Hi, you guys. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, hello. Let me copy and let me go over here to make sure that Gail has the link. Let me see. There she is. There she is. There she is. There she is. Okay, then I can put the link in. I think. I think I can link. Yeah. Okay. Now, oh, hi, Jennifer. And there's Gail. Gail, I just sent you the link. Oh, I started a new stream. The other one's counting down. Are you sure? Oh, there's the French toast dude. And he says to me, hello, grandmother, because that is Jeffrey. He's now the French toast dude. He's not Nerdsley anymore. He changed his name. Yeah. Patricia Stubbs and Kendra Collins. And Eugenia is here again. Thank you. And there's Riri and Jennifer Haney. That's Jeffrey's mother. Oh, and my daughter. Yes, absolutely. And Brenda Gaither, Dawn Brigman. Hello, Kathy Weir. Oh, Kathy Weir, do you just ask those questions away and either I will see them or Gail will see them and we'll try to answer your questions. And there's Arlene. I hope you're doing well today. And then Terry White. And Erin. Hi, Erin. Erin has just started her own little Etsy shop. And so she's going to have that filled up soon. I hope. I'm sure she will. That'll be fun. And Cindy, you guys are awesome. Let me see, who have I missed? Okay, and then there's Joy. Hi, Joy. And little sister Cheryl is crafting and watching. And Nicole, relax, cut, glue, and repeat. I just feel like I have to put repeat after that all the time. And hi, Cardula. And Lottie Faith, that's Andy. So good to see you. And Pat. Oh my goodness. Yep. I'm telling you, I was so tired. I was like falling asleep, and I thought, oh gosh, I got another hour. So I sat on my recliner chair and I set my alarm, and I'm telling you, I slept for an hour so that I could be awake now. You're leaving already, French toast dude? You got homework to do tonight? Oh, you have drawing to do. French toast dude Jeffrey, he loves to draw. Oh my goodness. Yes. Started to snippet. Oh, Eugenia started her snippet to put on her overalls. That is so wonderful. She mentioned she was going to do that. That is really awesome. And she wears her overalls, and to have a little snippet on the bib, I think would be just gorgeous. My headband is pretty. Well, thank you. I need flowers in my hair. I just need, I forgot to put on my earrings. I don't know where I put them anyway. Yes. Okay, let me see if I can. Let me get. There you are, Gail. Okay.
Hello.
There she is. There is our Gail. I don't know what you meant by I was counting down and started another stream because
Well, I was already in the one that you had set up. It came on 30 minutes before. Said you were going to be live in 30 minutes, and I was sitting there waiting, and all of a sudden I got another notice, and I clicked on that, and both windows were open, but you were only on the one. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that works either. Cheryl, hello, and Patricia Stubbs. Because when I put like about 3 hours ago is when I listed the upcoming stream, and then just now I went to that same place and wrote and then clicked on start broadcast. So
Okay. Well, I wonder if it's because you came on before the 30 minutes had gone by. I don't know.
I don't know either. Tanya Cohen. Oh, thank you so much, Tanya. I think I sent you off a package this morning. That name sounds familiar. Oh, and you're not feeling good, Tanya? Oh, that is not good. Okay, and Riri's going to lurk. We love our little people that sit up in the balcony and stay backstage. That and them, you are just very important to us. Okay, today, um, let me see. Okay, and Cheryl has no energy. Cheryl, I hope you're feeling okay. Just lack of energy. I know about that. I know about lack of energy. Oh my goodness sakes, I do. Okay, today, like I said, I was writing. I think I called this. We're going to make a puffy piece. A puffy piece. And so I'm going to put you right down here so I can get a move on. And now, oh, these pieces right here, I just put together for my, these pieces right here, that go, oh, I embroidered that little piece. I was trying something there. These are what goes into my door prize, which will happen in about an hour. Okay, so that's what those pieces right there are. I cut them to where I can just put them in a business size envelope and they'll fit in there. 2 stamps on them and they will go. And they'll go even if you're overseas. So when that time comes, yes. Okay. And Abigail, who has her desk stuck up in the attic, is here. Kathy Weir and Bootsy. Hi, Bootsy. I know about Puffy too. See, that's how come I'm doing this because all about um I know all about Puffy. But here is one. Let's see. I'm working on my oh, here it is. My journal, my second journal.
Hey, Lizzie,
Yes,
did you
love.
make the headband that you have on?
It was. I put the Yes. No, I didn't make the headband. The headband was bought out of the Dollar General, but
Oh,
then I glued all the flowers on it.
that's what she meant. Someone,
Oh,
Kathy asked. Yeah.
yeah, I did. I like to find headbands that are already like fabric, and then I can then add flowers to them. What I want to do now is, because I'm all that whatever you see, this headband has got like these strings from it, and they're not real long strings, but that's how it was when I bought it, and then I just
Hmm.
glued all the flowers to it to make it all like really pretty. And I need pretty stuff, but what I want to do, I want to find some more like this, but with a lot, which I could make some like this. I could put fabric around them, but then when I do my braids, I want to braid them into my braids. And my hair is getting long enough where I can braid it. I look like Laura Ingalls Wilder in her old age. Oh my goodness. Um, Janet Burgess, hello. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you all. Okay, so I'm working on my book, and I haven't done too much in this book this week because I've been working on a few other things. But like this. Okay, see, now here's Dora. She's going to go, and she's all puffy. She's going to go in on this page. And so, but I haven't sewn her in yet. But now, anytime you have like a image like this, you can use an image. Pippi Longstockings, yes, I need to put some wire. Like wire in my braid so I can have them stick out. You've just given me an idea, Bootsy.
That
I
sounds
love,
so cute.
I love yeah, Pippi Longstockings. Yes, I remember her from my childhood days. Now, see, these two, both of these I stitched around. This one I stitched right around her image with, um, you can't see the stitches really. Then I thought, well, I wonder if I stitch around the image, just use a running stitch, but go outside the image a little bit. And I kind of like that one a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, if you have a fabric that's got like flowers on it or anything, um, like this one here's a little rocking horse.
Hey, Lizzie, I'm
Yeah,
not quite sure what Erin Morrison means. She says scoot your camera over a bit. I don't
scoot
know which way. I think to your right. I mean so that it can see the right a little more. There, that's better.
this.
I
Okay,
think.
hopefully
I
that's
think so.
okay. So if you have like an image, like this is an image, and this is a little image of some fish. So, and if you have like a flower, oh, I put Dora the Explorer in this one too. But anything like that. Now, if you don't have an image to stitch around, you can um, draw just a flower or a circle, anything like that. So, what I want to do, I'm going to take my, let me just take my piece, because you'll need a piece of backing for this. And you'll need some little bit of backing. And we're going to and we'll put these two together. And then I'll take my needle that I don't have ready because I was taking a nap instead of getting ready. And I should have been, I mean, I'm so tired. I could not keep my eyes open. I said, Papa, I'm just going to go right here in this chair, take a real quick nap, and then my alarm will wake me up. And so I did, and that
Well,
worked.
you needed it then.
It's just sometimes I get that way where I'm just like so tired, just all of a sudden so tired. Okay, so I'm going to use, um, let me get a darker colored thread real quick here. Um, well, this isn't really darker, but it'll show. Okay, I really love using the crochet cotton. I really like, it's easy to thread. It's of a good weight, and it's easy to thread. I usually use a larger needle that has got a big eye. I know some people like to feel more comfortable with a smaller needle, but these needles that I have are well, when I ordered these, they're called Sashiko needles, and but they are the same as like a, oh, what is it called? I don't know if it's a tapestry needle, but I always,
Probably.
yeah, it's like, but now some
It's
needles,
it's sharp, but it has a bigger eye, right?
yes, and so that's what you
Okay.
got to make sure it's sharp, to get through, because there are some needles that are blunt on the end, and those really they use them for like maybe cross stitch and oh, Erin says she's discovered she likes to crochet with crochet cotton. Yes, and that's what I've done most of my crocheting with is crochet cotton, but it's been so long that it's like my fingers have grown since I did that before. So, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start I'm going to just start some slow stitching because this is slow stitching, and I'm going to go around Miss Dora here. And I love how on this image anyway, she's looking down. So when I do put her in the book, I'm going to put some flowers down here to where she's going to be looking at the flowers. So this is just, I don't remember buying this fabric, but I may have bought it. And I just go with a kind of a small running stitch all the way around. And I found that I rather than just go right on the edge of the image, I'm going outside of it like a half an inch, not a half an inch, but a quarter of an inch. And so, and then it doesn't take long to get this done, but you got to remember you're slow stitching. So you don't want to get things done in a hurry. Oh, somebody said happy birthday, Dolores. So it must be Dolores' birthday today. Happy birthday. Oh, and Tanya says she wears headbands too, but she doesn't have one this pretty. Well, you know what? You just need to glue some flowers on it. And I decided for the rest of my life, I want to be eccentric. I want to be noticed in a crowd. I don't want to blend into the crowd. Hi,
Lizzie, I think you've already been doing that for quite some time.
Oh, okay. So it's not anything new.
You want coffee?
No, no coffee. Thank you, sweets.
I'll put this in the kitchen.
Okay.
That's your ice water.
Yeah, my water's out. My water's good. My water's good. Thank you.
I will feed you drink my
Okay. Okie dokie. The hub's just making sure I don't dehydrate. Now here you're going to see too, I save threads. And because I tear a lot of fabric rather than cut it, I usually end up with a lot of threads. And I just can't hardly throw them away because I say they can be used for something. And so I don't throw them away. I just save them. I save everything. Good grief, yes. So, and here I've almost went around Miss Dora as she is laying there on her tummy, gazing off. She's looking at this butterfly right now, but I'm going to be putting some flowers for her to be looking at. Did you all see the video I put up a couple days ago?
Which one?
Where I made flowers using the buttons that you can cover.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love those buttons. And I just
You sure make it look simple
the
or easy.
it is easy to cover them buttons. I was surprised how easy it is.
So how much? I don't remember if you said how much you can. How much does it cost to get the parts to make the buttons?
This size package that I bought that had 100 in it, 107/8 buttons, was $17 and something. 17.25, I think.
That's not too bad, I guess.
But if you look around in Amazon, you can follow my link. If you follow my link in my favorite things down below, you'll get to where they have these. But then when you get in there, look around because there's different sizes, different brands, and that kind of thing. And so,
yeah, I don't know if I want to do that or not, but they sure are nice.
I like them because I'm putting them in them buttons in the yo-yos to make flowers out of them, and it turns out so pretty, just so pretty.
I remember my mother doing that, making the cloth, covered buttons.
Yes, and they have been done like forever. I never wanted to try it because I thought it would be really, really hard, and it's really hard. Okay, so here's threads. I've got threads in here and some small pieces of just little fabrics, but I put them in here because these are then my stuffing. So I'm just going to pull some of these out of here. And this is what I'm going to stuff Dora with. It's going to be a Thanksgiving stuffed Dora the Explorer. But what I do now, see, it's all wadded into a wad. So I take my scissor and then I just start cutting it. Cut that wad. And as I cut that wad of thread that I've been saving, then this is going to be my stuffing. This is what I'm going to stuff her with. I can stuff flowers. I can stuff whatever I want to stuff. And this, using this threads that you would normally throw away and they get on your nerves or whatever, by using this, it's much easier, in my opinion, to get it. Hi, Tommy Sue.
Where's your husband?
Hi, Tommy Sue.
Hello.
I think he went in the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah. And so, are you doing something important or?
I was just wondering if y'all needed anything important from the grocery store tonight.
Oh, well, whatever's on the list.
I mean,
Wait.
or I could go tomorrow if it's not important.
Oh, I don't have anything important.
That's what I was wondering. Because I get off at 1 tomorrow and I can go to the feed store and.
Okay, take this, and then you'll have that for tomorrow to get dog food and get their Comfortus.
Okay, it seems like those 3 things. No?
Cat food, you can get your cat food there
got
too.
my cat food.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's all. Just the dog
Alright.
food and the
And the list out
Comfortus.
here?
Yeah, and the list that's out there. Okay, sorry about that sort of interruption, but
That's all right.
That's
Tommy
my.
Sue Lala Gamma Lori Way says hi.
She was just getting my lists and things. She's after work tomorrow. She makes sure that we have what we need. So after work tomorrow, she's going to go by the feed store to get my dog food, and also it's time for my dog's little pill, so that she's going to pick that up. And so I use Comfortus for that stuff. I love that stuff. And so anyway, now what I'm doing, I have this pair of long armed
Tweezers?
tweezers, yes. Oh, I started talking and then I was reading where Nicole said, I like to think that the birdies are making gorgeous colorful nests for their thread. With the thread, yeah, they do. They like to come pick stuff up like that to put in their nests, and it helps them get their nests together. Okay, so well, I'm just going to poke some of this in here, and I find that this works so much better for something little like this, and you've got little sections that you got to fill. I like to use my threads because then I can go in there and like I have to get some up into her little feet there. So with my tweezer, I can get that up into her little feet, and I can then put some more in there, and and for me this even works better than polyfill because because it's because it's in such little pieces, it doesn't want to stick together. So there you go for the stuffing. For the stuffing, you just stuff her up and make her a little pudgy. I like pudgy people, and Dora the Explorer needs to be pudgy. And now whoever won, I don't remember who won the door prize last week, but I don't either. I put a Dora in hers too. I told her, here you go. This is for next week. You'll need this. So hopefully she watches and then she'll see what she needs to do with Miss Dora. Okay, so now that looks like I've got enough in there. And so now I will just continue to, wait a minute, how did I get my thread all wrapped around in there where it didn't belong? Oh, I stuffed my thread in with my thread. Okay, well, let me move my thread out of the way of the thread. There we go. Now put that back in there. Now, and then I'm just going to continue on. Okay.
We're talking about putting little things like that out for the birds.
Oh, and they like hair out of your brush too. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, they, whatever. If you put your hair out there for them to get, they can use that too. I one time had a mop out on
I know where this is going.
Yeah, I had the mop leaning up against the house, and the birds were pulling the things off the mop. I thought, what are they doing? What are they doing? And there you see them go with that string, and that was going to their nest.
So, yeah, I bet they thought that was just wonderful.
So I did not mind sharing my mop, but I didn't worry about it so much because I know they don't eat it. They only put it in So if there was pine sol or something, it probably just made their nest smell like pine sol.
And
But
I got another thing too. Somebody said something about using the dryer lint, but I don't know about that if you use dryer sheets, because those chemicals will actually, it keeps critters from even coming near it. So I don't know how much of the dryer sheets chemicals get on the lint, but that's something to think about.
oh yeah, yep. I haven't really found a lot to do with my dryer lint. I need more ideas of what um I need more ideas. Oh, there's Ray. Hi, happy ray of sunshine. And and so I need to have ideas. I also need ideas for I see people saving their salvage edges off of their fabric, and they're saving them. So, and because others are saving them, then
You are too.
yeah, I have a bunch in this
Wow.
jar. And so I figured because other people are saving them, I need to save them too. And so now I know you can make like tassels with them. Yes, Papa?
It's coming in a second.
Oh my gosh, he's got his teeth in. You scared the heck out of me with teeth. You look so handsome with your teeth in. Wow. Wait a minute here.
Hi, Papa.
Look in the window here.
Who am I
Oh,
talking
wait
to?
a-
Who's here?
everyone. Yeah, just look over here.
How y'all doing today?
Wait, yeah, smile.
I went and dug my teeth out of the drawer.
Oh my goodness.
He never wears his teeth. They sit in a little cup.
I think I'm gonna try them for a while.
You go ahead and try them. My goodness, you'll be able to eat steak again.
Both of my grandpas were like that. They got fake teeth and then they never wore them.
I
Yeah,
can eat steak. I don't need no teeth for that.
you don't need no teeth. Gosh, he looks so different with him. He's talking and he's got teeth. Okay, so here I've got her. She's stuffed. She's puffy, and so I'm gonna put her in my book. She's gonna go in my book, and right now I'm going to. Let's see. I think I've sewn these ones all in. This one I'm gonna go up here like this, and for right now I'm gonna pin her in. Oh, what did I started saying something also. Oh, a dryer sheet. I have in if you have gotten a slow stitch kit from me, there's probably, I won't say there always is because sometimes I forget to put them in. I've put a dryer sheet in there. But I was told that a dryer sheet, and it really does work, is a lot of threads, especially if they're just all cotton threads and stuff, they can oh, there's Cordula. She's the one that told me about the dryer sheets. That you can take that dryer sheet and just kind of wipe down your thread. Just take it and just slip it down that thread, and it'll keep your thread from getting knotted up. It just puts a little coating on there. Um, and a little coating on that thread to keep the thread from getting tangled while you're sewing. And so that's why I have put the dryer sheet, because she told me put your dryer sheet in each one of those boxes. And so I said, yes, I will, dear. I obey. Okay, so I'm just going to pin these on here. Okay, and Eugenia says people use the salvages for decoration. And let's see, I'm new to sewing. I'll be 50 in August. I'm going to have my first grandchild in 4 weeks, so I want to be able to make her something pretty. And you're learning from Lizzie. Very good. And Cordula says you can make zipper pouches or anything you want, Lizzie, with the salvage. Okay. And Eugenia uses dryer lint for fire starters. Oh, I got to tell Papa that.
Yeah, that's one idea.
Yeah, because we are always oh, and you said I wonder if I could felt with dryer lint. I wonder. I don't
I
know if
don't know.
I but I bet you could add the dryer lint with some wool that you're going to felt with and it would surely work. I don't see why not. Oh, and there's Tracy Turner.
I don't see why you couldn't use it for stuffing.
I think so too, especially if you're okay, and Tracy says she loves finding words and numbers on salvage pieces. And I did see one lady using it in her slow stitching pieces that she used some salvage edges on there. So, and they are really neat. They really are. And so, because you get some of them, even I have found since I started saving them, some of them have like even little quotes on them, and those are
Mm.
neat. Lala uses pine cones for fire starters. And there's Irma. Hello, Irma. Okay, so now she's going to be here on this page, and I might go back and sew her in eventually. Um, this I couched this piece on, so and that's what I'm liking right now too. Is this one I sewed, but then wove more with some weaving, and this one here I just did a borrow stitch. This I couched. And so, and I might do that. I might couch some thread, something on there. On the last bunch of boxes I sent out, I put in each one. It's almost like a shoestring. It's black and it's some kind of cording, and it's
Mm.
black. Well, I'm putting them in there because I thought that will be nice if you use that, which I just sent them out, so the buyers haven't got them yet, but that will make if you're couching with a nice color with a different color of embroidery floss, then oh, and Cordula says you can stuff Dora with the dryer lint. Well, I'm going to start saving that. I was saving it for a while and I had some in a little bucket in the laundry room, but then I thought I was cleaning one day and I threw it away. And which I never throw things away, but I don't know. I was in the mood to throw things away. So now, here I made some flowers. Now these flowers I made with just fabric. I put a piece of that fabric in this fabric is so pretty. I put that a piece of this fabric in the door prize. Where did I put the rest of it? How come I never know what I do with stuff? I lose things as fast as I use things. But this here, all I did with this to make these flowers is to take of a strip of fabric, like for instance, this is some denim, and it's just a denim strip. Hi, Larry Turner, and and I shredded on one side. I fringed it, but not on this side. So I'll run just a running stitch down this side, pull it tight. It'll go around. And like if you have like a 1 inch wide, then about 8 or 9 inches length is what you need. If you have it wider and then you're going to need a longer length of to make a bigger flower. So this one here, I think this was about 1.5 inches, so I had to have a little bit more. But then the buttons that I covered, like I showed in that video that I made a couple days ago or so, and to cover your buttons with the same fabric is just so pretty. This was the same fabric, but I think I got a piece of that in the door prize. Let me see if I have a piece of that in the door prize. I think I do. Um, let's see, because I thought that was just so pretty. Oh, this one here. See, it's so pretty. This whole
It
fabric
is.
like this. And so I used like just the center part as the on the button, and then I used these edges like this to go around and make the flower. And this one I used the whole centerpiece. But you can design your flowers to have them come out however you want them to come out. This one here, I did this one the same way, and I cut this out with the pinking shears. So
Oh,
you have a pinked edge. Hi, Denise Rhodes. And you are Sharon to Sharon's sister. Okay, that is so good to see you. We have sisters. And so thank you for coming. I don't think I've seen did I well maybe I just missed Sharon this she might be in here and I've just not seen her. But and that's pretty. And then let's see. And then this one, I see this one now. Oh, this one I made
mm.
a yo-yo. I made a big yo-yo, and then I put lace, some of just this 1 inch lace, and I gathered that the same way to make that center flower, and then covered the button to go right in the middle. So it's the
Jeez.
yo-yo, like a large yo-yo, and then it's got a lace, and then that covered button. I just think the covered buttons are just the cat's meow. I love.
Lizzie, you're getting lots of pretty and lovely and stunning about your flowers.
And they are. Thank you. Thank you. But I just think they are. And I just think these covered buttons, and you can get these buttons in different sizes. Like I say, this one is, I think they called it a size 20, and it's 7/8 of an inch. Now, see that Cordula that you see on there? She's the one that got me started on these buttons because she had made some big ones, and oh my gosh, were they beautiful. And so that's where, oh, and then this one I made with, I had I made a yo-yo, then I had a little piece of like a part of a doily, and then I made the covered button on the top of that. And I just think they're just beautiful. And so what I want to do on this page then is, I like how she's just a looking, and I love my flowers. I just love flowers. And so in this bag, I've just got a few that I made, a few other people have made. I can't take credit for everyone you see um because I have gotten these as gifts from other ladies that have sent me some, which is always fun to get some that other ladies have made or other crafters have made, because then you get fabrics and such from even other, other fabrics that you may not have already. And so now I like, see here now, it looks like she's just looking down at those flowers, and I don't go with like they might be big, they might be kind of big for Dora, but Dora likes big flowers. She's always exploring and looking for beautiful things. And so then when you stitch on the flowers, you really do not need to, oh, is this a threaded needle? A threaded needle, no. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yay.
Hey, Lizzie.
Yes.
Samantha Owen said you can also make a yo-yo and put around a button with a little stuffing in it for a puffy button.
Yes, you could. That's a real good idea, too. So if you were to make a larger yo-yo and then the very small one and stuff that one, then yes, you are absolutely right to put the small one on top of the large one, and then
Mm-hmm.
the same effect, but it would still look a bit different. And so I think that's wonderful. That's a very good idea. So there, and just the button. I mean, you don't have to have the covered button. You could use just the
Right.
button. And so,
That's what I was thinking about using, is just because I've got a lot of buttons I'm not doing nothing with.
yes. And you can actually couch a button too. Um,
Oh, sure.
you can couch.
Well, you just couching, you mean like go from the outside edge of the button into where the holes are?
You don't even
For
have to
the
use the holes because
oh,
there are some buttons that just have a shank back or whatnot.
right.
At one time I didn't like shanks. I didn't like the buttons with the shanks. So I cut them all off and so I just had flat back things or pieces of jewelry. If you have
Mm-hmm.
and then you can put that little piece of jewelry and then just couch around it. So you would just stitch around. Let's see. I had a
I
yeah,
was thinking about using a bunch. I have some charms that I bought when I was making jewelry that I'll probably never do anything else with. I thought about, sewing them on too, like on something.
and that is also good. That's also a good idea. Very good idea because you can just couch them on. And 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 Rebecca says she has been crocheting. Rebecca's been crocheting around
Oh
buttons,
yeah,
flowers, and I have seen those. Those
yeah, I
are
have too.
pretty. They're so pretty. And someone used to make little stuffed yo-yos and put a pom-pom on
Oh,
top for a doll hat. Is
maybe
that
that sounds cute.
cute? That's a good idea too. I have to go through all of these comments after a while and write my notes um, to so I can keep these ideas going in my head. I don't want to lose the ideas. Okay, see now I changed my mind. I had laid them three down, but then I thought, no, I need something different. So then I can get some different colors here. No, that almost looks like a little Mickey Mouse. Okay, so now if I go up, and one thing about your slow stitching too is you don't have a pattern. You just, and you don't even need a plan. So you don't even need a plan. You just start stitching things onto your piece of fabric. And you don't have to need a, a plan what your finished project is going to be. This is sort of a plan here because I work through the week. I come up with an idea of what I'm going to do on Monday because I want to try to bring a new idea or a different idea. Maybe it isn't new to you, but a different idea each Monday. And Tracy, no, these pages are not felt. These pages are nothing but muslin. They're just a piece of muslin. Now, I have got some more kits that I'm getting ready to post, and for the fabric books that start with a fabric placemat, and and the pages in them, some may be muslin, some may be pages that are just like a calico print, like a quilty print. But the pages that the fabrics I put in here, they won't be like a real busy fabric. They'll be a simpler fabric that is like maybe something that is a like a batik or something like a that kind of a thing. And and so there are going to be some different ones, but there'll be pictures of them posted so you'll be able to see what you're ordering or whatnot. I sold some already and they all sold out right quickly. And but felt pages too are really awesome. And so and actually stitching on felt is beautiful. Stitching on the felt, right on the felt, is just beautiful. And so I'm getting my thread going from one end to the other here. So
Eugenia Osborne asked, could I make pages from old tea towels? I don't see why not. Oh no, Lizzie, did you lock up? I lost Lizzie. Shoot. Can you guys hear me? Someone tell me if you can hear me. Okay. Well, I just wait, everybody. I'm sure she'll figure it out and be back soon. So what should we talk about? Well, we're waiting for Lizzie. She'll figure it out. She'll be back. I got my apron from that I got from Stacy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Oh, you're back. Good.
There we go. Good. You got your
Yeah,
apron.
I was thinking about couching some words on it.
Oh my gosh, would that be pretty?
I haven't figured out what yet.
Yeah, especially if you're doing a gardening apron. Oh, would that be pretty?
Oh no, no gardening for me, Lizzie. It's a white apron. It's an indoor apron.
Yep. Sorry about my internet is just not behaving lately. And hi, Kathy Cowell. My internet is not behaving. It goes in and out whenever it just feels like it.
Oh,
And
that's too bad.
It's happening everywhere because I've got like a neighborhood page, a neighborhood, like it's just a neighborhood chat kind of a thing. But it comes in through my email where people can put things, and a lot of people we have spectrum out here, and a lot of people are talking about that they having so much trouble with their spectrum. And so it's not just me. So as long as I know that it's not just me, that doesn't make me happy that it is me, but it makes me know that it's probably not just me. Okay, so anyway, so it's with Spectrum itself. Now, see.
Oh, Lizzie, sorry for interrupting. Well, when you blacked out, someone was just asking if you could use tea towels, I guess, to sew on and put into a book. I'm trying to remember the exact question. Sorry, whoever. Yeah, could I make pages from old tea towels? Why not?
Anything, and old tea towels would be perfect. Old tea towels, especially because after they have been washed a few times, then they're so once they've been washed a few times, they are. The heck did that thing go that I just had in my hot little hand? It's right there. But now see.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The tea towels would be awesome because after they're washed and they're worn a little bit, it's even the fabric is so much nicer. And Jean Peter, are you saying you have this same bracelet? I got this one. See Tracy Turner right there? She sent me that one. And these wear so well. And I have worn this she sent it, and I bet it's been at least a year. And I love this bracelet.
Did you make that, Tracy? That bracelet? We'll have to wait to find out.
Yeah, but I just love it. And so.
And Kathy Cowell wants to know if you she said, did you try the seed stitch?
No, I didn't. And she suggested the seed stitch, but I haven't used it on anything yet. But you know what? I think I will. In fact, I'm probably, what I want to do. Okay, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to take this because I want to have this page right here, but I'm not going to sew it in right here now. I'm going to pin it because then I know this is where it's going to live.
Good idea.
So I'm going to pin this in here, and I like being able just to pin my pages together. And then one day when I just feel like stitching and I don't know what I want to stitch, I can just stitch. Eugenia says that's what I'm going to do with a pile of my antique tea towels. And see what is so awesome too about all those vintage tea towels. A lot of them already have embroidery on them. And so if you use that embroidery as part of your slow stitching and you just add beautiful things around what's already there, what an awesome page. Now I've got new ideas of things I'm going to look for at the thrift shop. Tea towels with already some stitching on them. Yep. Sewing and crafting is hazardous to my apartment. I've cut up, torn up, and sewed on all but one set of sheets and two kitchen towels. Well, you don't need any more than one set of sheets, and I'm thinking two kitchen towels is plenty. I think so. Yes. So you use whatever you have because there is so much. There is so much in your house already. I mean, if you've got a king size blanket on a queen size bed, you got a whole bunch of blanket you can cut off. And so there you go. Now, there you go. I just pinned that on there. So see, she's on one side and he's on the other. And so, but my book pillow is thickening up. But now what I want to do is now let me see. I want to get some good color here. I'm going to take this ball of thread. And this is just crochet cotton, but look at all those colors.
I love that.
I know it. The colors are amazing. So if I remember right, now see, she mentioned to me about the seed stitch already. And I said, yeah, I want to try that. And so far I hadn't. So I'm going to do that right now. And when she mentioned it, well, then I looked up in my book to see what a seed, or did I look online? I think I looked online to see what the stitch was. Oops, I put a whole lot of, and so put a lot of thread on there. So, and from what I see, oh, Janet says she just ordered some like this. I just loved it. And there's so much on there. And so if if you're using just not upholstery, but embroidery floss, you don't get a lot of floss for your money. And so, but something like this, when you figure it, and it might, I don't remember how much I gave for this. I got it off at Amazon, and it seems like it'll say, it looks like, oh, that's like a lot of money. But then when you figure out how much you've got, it's not that bad, And so
Oops.
it's not that much money. So what if I'm doing this correctly, my seed stitch is going to just look like, and you all tell me if this is right or wrong, but I am just going to make small little stitches in a haphazard kind of way. And there I took off a too long of a string here, I think, because then it is wanting to fuss with me. Oh, there we go. So, and by using all these different threads, and I'm just putting that little stitch in, the next stitch is just going to come up wherever it wants to. And I believe that this is all you do, is to get these little stitches, and it almost looks like you just threw out some seeds for the birds. And they're just here and there. Now it's just showing my yellow right now. Pretty soon it'll get to another color. But, oh, Brenda said she lost me, but she can hear me.
You look fine to me, Lizzie.
Okay. Yeah, always try to refresh your own device and see, but I do have a problem with my internet lately. So like a while ago, it was actually me that went off. So Yep. And if it just goes black and it shows that I'm missing, just refresh yourself, but then I just wait because I'll be back. I will be back. So I should have made sure there was a darker bit of thread on here. But is this correct? Is this um if you can see, I got little specks. It just looks like little specks of thread everywhere. And
That's the seed stitch.
that I believe is
I
the
think so too.
yep, I believe that's all it is just a whole bunch of just little tiny stitches. And they're in going in little directions, just every direction. That there was a piece of purple hair. I don't know where that came from. And so, but like for instance, a piece like this, like that just got one focal point right in the middle. Like on the other
Uh,
one, I put the flowers around it.
others are saying yes, it is the seed stitch.
Okay, good. I'm glad I got something right here. Okay, so and that was mentioned, for in a last week, and I said, yeah, I'm going to try that, but I didn't. See, sometimes I need to be reminded. And I do not mind being reminded. Oh, and Gail says, what I'm going to do today, put one number only. That's good. Yeah. And so hopefully everybody has gotten their door prizes when you've won. I know I've mailed them all out except for the one, Gems for Gemma. She never sent me her address even after I told her a couple times. So
Hey, Lizzie, do you remember where you got the multicolored crochet cotton?
from I got this from Amazon.
Good old Amazon.
Good old Amazon. But
Lizzie, do you remember what words you used to that song you did a long time ago about Amazon? It was to oh shoot, now I can't think of his name, but I thought that was so cute. You remember what I'm talking about that you did?
no, I
It
don't.
was about the guy in the 16 tons. It's from the song 16 tons.
Oh my gosh. I have the words to that wrote somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I think of you whenever you talk about Amazon, that's what I think of.
yeah. That's yes. I don't
Oh,
remember
you're
even
sold to the Amazon store.
Uh-huh. Oh my soul, oh my soul to the Amazon store. 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the Amazon store. Yeah. That's right. And so, but that's where you can get most anything. But a lot of times, Hobby Lobby will have sales on their yarns and their crochet cottons and things. And when they do, they usually have a really good sale. So if you kind of keep an eye out for them, I get email notifications.
Did you happen? Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay.
Did you happen to put that type of thread in your Amazon affiliate store?
Don't think I did, but when I'm done here, I will make sure it's in there.
Okay. Everyone, just a reminder, if you see anything here that Lizzie's using or anything you want to buy from Amazon, you can go online. I think she tries to post it under the videos as often as she can remember to if you want to buy anything from Amazon, whether it's something, craft related or not, you can, and it doesn't cost you anything extra to go through her little affiliate store by using the link.
Yeah,
Lindsay has to put the link in.
yeah, I usually do have the link under every one of my videos because I have it like saved and then I just copy and paste it all the time the same way. But I sometimes my affiliate link brings you to another Elizabeth somebody that is selling
Right.
plants or something, and
Yeah, be
I've got
careful.
to go in and change. Then I have to go in and change it, and so and I don't know
Yeah,
why it
that's
does that.
fine.
It hasn't done it lately or recently, so
Good.
so hopefully, because it's a problem with either YouTube or Amazon because I I just copy and paste it from wherever I have it saved. Okay,
Well, maybe you're missing a few digits off the end of the link.
and that's what it is. And I don't know why because it's
Oh.
on where I have it saved on my desktop, the whole thing is there. But
Hmm.
when it copies onto the description box, it's not there. See, now I've gotten to another color in my it started out with yellow, then it went with green. Now I'm at the red part of my thread. So because I'm just scattering it all over, now I'm getting my thread, the colors are getting intermingled now more. And really, that for being such a simple stitch, it is really pretty. I think it's very pretty. And so I could go around every bit of this open part that isn't Miss Dora the Explorer. And I think doing this with flowers, if you know, doing flowers, you could use this. See, if you had like a bouquet of flowers, like a plant, and you did this and made it all puffy, and then went around with just blue, like it looks like rain, then it would look like it's raining on your flowers.
Arlene said they look like sprinkles.
They do look like sprinkles. Makes me want to have a cupcake.
Yeah, especially if you're using multicolored thread.
Yes. And I love the multicolored thread. I'm telling you, I just got so I didn't even know they made multicolored thread until I saw Cordula using it. I said, "Where in the world did you get that multicolored thread?" And that's when I learned about it. And now I have some. I'm telling you. Yes. And so I'm happy for everybody who has supported me in my channel by buying the kits and that kind of thing because then I'm able to purchase things and 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 do even more with my channel and more content, more things that I can do myself and then show you all. And like I say, I don't ever feel like I'm teaching because I'm just learning so much as I go. And so I like to just show what I'm learning. And so this is and and so I'm able to purchase those things that otherwise I wouldn't be able to purchase. I have been a lot of people have a Patreon page and that's how they support their channel is with a Patreon, but I don't want to do that. I just feel so odd about that. For one thing, I don't feel like I have any content that's worth charging for. But if I can sell something that people can use and I make a little extra money that way, it works better for me. So I just had a request that I do like a little class on somebody else's Patreon, but and I've been thinking about it, but I think I'm going to decline because I just feel like I have to be teaching if I do that, and for somebody who is paying for a Patreon class, and so I don't think I can do that. So I'm gonna let this lady know that nope, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah.
So, but anyhow, this is really neat. I like this seed stitch. And see, now that I've used a few of the colors that's in this variegated yarn or the crochet cotton, I'm getting more colors scattered around. Well, I bet the back, oh, the back looks really pretty cool too.
Yeah, I was going to say, hold it up before you finish for the night. Hold it up close to the camera so we can see it better,
Yeah, I will. Oh,
please.
and look, I see that it's getting to that time again.
Yeah.
And since we have a short live stream, we try to stick everybody to an hour to an hour and a half at the very most. And neither one of us, me or Gail, we can neither one sit too long, or we just can't. And so we have short live stream. But now, if you want to start getting ready,
Wait till I say I type go in the chat. Don't anybody put any numbers in yet. I put the rules in the chat, but yeah,
Oh.
only one. I will repeat, only one number, one time only. It doesn't matter if somebody else has the same number. If they do, it just doesn't count. It's the first person that comes the closest to the number that Lizzie will draw or ask for in Google, whatever. Whoever gets closest without going over wins. And so it's between 1 and 120. This is the easiest way to do it. It's just the first person that gets closest either gets the number or gets closest without going over. I hope everybody understands that. Any questions? Oh no, Patricia said she's buffering.
Oh no.
Is everybody else okay? I hope so. I don't want to start this if there's a problem.
Okay, my end is looking good right now.
Yeah, I'm not having any trouble.
Yeah. And
it might just be her area.
I see Renee in her little red wagon. I don't think I saw you before. If I did, I just didn't remember.
Yeah, she just got here.
Okay.
Everybody else seems to be okay. It must be poor Patricia.
Yeah, and she's way over there in Arizona.
That's right.
So
yeah.
There's mountains between us.
Sorry. Yeah, okay, guys. Yeah, I get it. We're fine. Okay, so be watching. There's a little bit of a lag between when I say something and when it gets in chat. So wait and you will see. Don't post any numbers until I put go in chat, and then only one number between 1 and 120. All right, you should see it pretty quick here. Time to start putting numbers in. I'll give you about a minute or so. Whoa, look at those numbers fly.
That's good. I like to see the numbers.
At this rate, we'll have them all in before that minute gets up.
We should see 106 numbers because there are 106
wow.
in the chat. Oh, thank you all for coming. Oh my gosh, you just don't know. Now, I love that seed stitch put in there. I just love it. I'm going to go.
Everybody got their numbers in? Sorry, Lizzie.
Around. That's okay. I just keep running my mouth even well. What I do with my telephone. Here I go. My telephone. Because I have to ask my telephone to find me a number. But I got to ask the telephone to find me a telephone.
Did you get your number in, Patricia? She says she's having trouble. No, she did. Okay.
Okay, just now.
All right. I'm going to say stop here.
Look at my phone.
You lost your phone?
I lost my phone. I just had my phone in my pocket.
Are you hearing me on your phone?
No, I'm hearing you on the computer.
Oh, I was going to say, hello. You could look for me.
Cordula, dial my number. That's what I couldn't find it once before, and Cordula dialed my number.
Yeah.
So Cordula.
Oh, you need it. Do you need me to? I can ask my Alexa to pull a number.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Can you show it?
Oh no, because she's. Well, I'll take my phone and you can hear her. Hold on. Okay. You'll be able to hear her. She'll say it verbally.
Okay, then we'll hear it. I'll be quiet.
Hang on. She's over here in the other room. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 120.
Your random number between 1 and 120 is 86.
Did you hear that? She said 86.
I heard it. Very good. 86. Thank you, Alexa. 86. So now we got to find. Cynthia has 83. Let's see.
I see Rebecca Clark with 85.
Okay.
There's your phone somewhere.
Papa, do you see my phone out there? Would you just hit dismiss on it? Decline. Yeah, decline. Thank you.
I think it's up here at the very beginning almost. Rebecca Clark has 85.
Okay, and I see Rebecca Clark with 85. Okay, and I think
it was 86, if I remember that.
Yeah. 86, so that's it.
Somebody's one number over, unfortunately, but yeah. I think Rebecca's the closest.
But we have to go with what we book. I got a number to put my book. Jeez, Elizabeth. Oh, there's my book. I have it, Cardula. I have it, sweetie.
Yay.
Okay, now, oopsie. So who did we say? Rebecca Clark. Is that who we said?
Right. That's right.
Okay, Rebecca, be sure and put your address in my email, and then I will get this in an envelope, and then this is going to be your little door prize of just some random fabrics. This one's really pretty. It's like silky with a black flower, or black with a red flower, or maybe it's red with a black flower, depending on how you look at it. And so anyway, little things you can put in your slow stitching. And so thank you so much. I'm going to be doing some standalone videos throughout the week that will also be having things to do with slow stitching, or things. I try to stick with mainly what we do on Mondays, and then just start adding to them. And so but throughout the week, but we are kind of busy in our house these days, so I may not get one every day, but I try. Okay, so I'm going to read now for you that are newbies. I open my book. I've got a few different books that I read from. This one is called You Are Stronger Than You Know, Words of Hope and Encouragement for Someone Living with a Chronic Illness. And here this one is a little bit long, but I think that you guys don't mind that. And because there's always something really in this book, something that we all need to hear. Okay, respect yourself, respect your efforts. This journey isn't easy, and it's not for the faint of heart. It takes tremendous courage to allow your suffering to show genuine compassion for yourself, and to respect yourself for what you have endured. As you've learned by now, not everyone in your pre-illness life will make the journey with you, but at the same time, you've met some very important new people, those who are sharing your journey because they're ill too, or people who like you for who you are, and therefore want to share your journey. No matter how you construct or conceive it, faith is essential to your trip. And the most essential pillar of that faith must be your faith in yourself. This faith will grow as you acquire the ability to see and understand your situation. As you learn how to cope with your particular needs and desires, as you discover the authentic person you are now, and as you learn to tolerate the chronic and the ambiguous, faith doesn't come with flashes of lightning, huge breakthroughs, or amazing epiphanies. If something like that happens to you, enjoy the experience. But the real growth of faith happens like all growth in nature, slowly over time. Real faith emerges gradually out of your many small daily acts of courage when you stand with yourself. If you feel shaky, remember that you're not alone. Sooner or later, all of us will be on this journey just like you are. You already know people on the road who want to support you just as you want to support them. Everyone needs to borrow the strength and the faith of others at times, just as everyone shares faith and support when they're feeling strong and confident. And that was written by Patricia Fennell. And the letters behind her name are MSW, comma, LCSW dash R. So I don't know what those letters mean. Maybe somebody does. This is very good. And as I was reading this, I was thinking about one lady in particular that I know that is in the is in the chat or was in the chat today that is going through some very tough times. And I was thinking about her as I was reading that, and I was kind of reading to her. And but we all go through those times. We all, and if we're not going through them yet, like it said, we probably will before long. And so, because age does things to us. So anyway, I want to just thank everybody for coming. I thank all of you for coming, and I look forward to seeing you again next week on our live show. And in between, be looking out for some little short videos that I'm going to add with a little bit more slow stitching. It might be something new that I learned, and I just got to pop right on like my little buttons. I was so excited to learn those. So I ask God to watch over every one of you, every step you take, every move you make, and bring you back safely and comfortably, well fed and loved to our next video. God bless you all. And Rebecca, be sure and put your address in my email, and I'll have the little fabric samples sent out tomorrow. God bless you all, and thank you so much, Gail.
Good night, Lizzie. You're welcome. My pleasure.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.